Well, hello leaders. I'm coming to you live from my new upstairs home office because I got kicked out of my downstairs one because now there's two members of Team Hunt working from home. And I am coming to you to announce that we have selected our next book for our TD Reads Book Club. So this was recommended by two folks, and I want to call out and thank very sincerely Andre Ramkissoon and Anna Milicic, who put forward powerful reasons for this book to be on our TD Reads Book Club. And I think it's the perfect fit and the perfect follow-on from Multipliers. So, I mean, we talked in our first book club about this growth mindset, and I mean, it builds off of that. So growth mindset is really that idea that our ability to learn can change. And in fact, with effort, especially in times of challenge, we can grow and increase and improve our capacity to learn. And this month, this past 36 days has been one of the most challenging months in my life. Definitely the top 10. And so this is the perfect time for us to button down on this idea and continue to build and connect and grow together. So I'm excited to announce that our book is called Grit by Angela Lee Duckworth. And grit is something that builds on that growth mindset, but it highlights the fact that the most successful people are not necessarily just the most talented. And so talent alone is not going to be what helps us all win and make progress. And it feels like the right pivot because in her TED Talk, she specifically calls out that grit is about shifting your mentality from the idea of a sprint and a short-term intense period to this idea that life is a marathon and our growth continues throughout our life. And so it feels like that's the pivot that we're making right now after this month as the height of activity begins to, slow slightly, and we begin to enter into and try to figure out and navigate what is this new normal for all of us. And so Angela talks about the two sort of key ideas, and it's the idea that hard work and our ability to continue to get up after we've been knocked down can make all the difference for us in our success. That's what she calls grit. And I'm really excited to read this book. I've begun reading it, and I had to put it down because it was distracting me from my work, my family, but I will get back to it. So here's the call to action. So mark your calendars for May 28th. There will be an invite that goes out for our second book club conversation. I want to say a huge thank you to the 50 folks that joined us on the 31st, I guess. Oh my gosh, it seems like a million years ago to discuss our first book, Multipliers. It was definitely a Brené Brown level tough first time, but I'm so grateful to everyone who participated and helped us learn and grow, and every time we will get better. And then I want to make sure that you have access to all the resources. So I know that the other fabulous members of the Leadership Lounge team will include the link to the TED Talk. There's a book abstract too if you're not really able to read the full book, but would love to see you out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on grit. I'd love to hear how everyone is doing in this brave new world. I wish you health and happiness and safety and security. And I can't wait to curl up in front of the fire because it keeps snowing in April. With this amazing book, I will hopefully see you all soon.